first I'm going to address the breathing that was described as sounding like George Zimmerman running, because it didn't sound like running to me at all. I didn't hear any footsteps or irregularity in his speech like he was running. What instead is you can see in Florida here at that night, February 26, 2012, the temperature was 61 degrees, and it was raining. To a Floridian, that is very cold weather, and usually if you were going to get out and walk in that, it would be at a pretty brisk pace, and you would probably get some wind sounds in your phone, even though you weren't running, but you'd probably be walking quickly. Also, you can see that the wind speed was a 7-mile-an-hour northeast-northeast breeze, which means this is after a cold front come in. Now, it's not uncommon in Florida for a cold front to come through, and you got a pretty steady light wind, but then all of a sudden, especially when it's just after a cold front comes through, you got the east-northeast wind. The wind speed will gust to like 17 or 22 miles an hour. As you can see, this is what it was doing that night. And definitely, you can hear that blowing across the microphone or a cell phone microphone, input. And so, when he was in the car, you notice you did not hear those sounds, but then he got out of the car and it was bing, bing, bing.
Don't turn and make a left. Shit, he's running.
He's running? Which way is he running?
Down towards the other entrance of the neighborhood.
Okay. Which entrance is that he's heading towards?
The back entrance.
Are you following him?
Yeah.
Okay, we don't need you to do that.
Okay.
During that time, you'll also notice that the non-emergency guy asked him which way did he go. So, that's why he's getting out of the car to see which way he went. Now he's out of the car, he's walking to where, he can look. And once the guy on the non-emergency phone line hears the wind, he says, "Are you following him?" And George says yes, and he's like, "We don't need you to do that." George agreed and complied. He said okay. So at that point in time, he left Trayvon run down the sidewalk or whatever between the houses, and George decided I'm going to get an address to give to the police, the name of the street, so I'm going to walk through completely from the T all the way across to get the address that he needed to let the officers know where he was at.
Okay, what address are you parked in front of?
I don't know. It's a cut through, so I don't know the address.
Okay, do you live in the area?
Yeah.
What's your apartment number?
It's a home. Oh crap! I don't want to give it out loud. I don't know where this kid is.
And that's where the 4 minutes, elapse where they don't know what happened. And even though it's only a 45-second walk from the T to Trayvon's dad's house, there's a 4-minute period of time that's unaccounted for that they don't know what happened. And this is where Trayvon Martin was hiding and stalking George Zimmerman. As George Zimmerman walks back to his car, he is then attacked. It is very obvious. And like I said, he doesn't get out of the car after they tell him don't follow him. He is already out of the car. He's already walking. So when they say don't follow him, he complies. He does not follow him. Later on in the conversation, you also will hear him say, "I don't see him," because he's not following him. He does not know where he is because he complied with the non-emergency operator.